Hello, thank you for joining us. We're here to do a divine masculine, divine feminine mutual energy check. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you again. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're going to go ahead and get these oracle cards started since they're already popping out. The first one for masculine is lust. Being driven by lust. Yeah, complicated. Using strength. Okay, so being drawn in by a feminine energy. And it's funny because, again, the masculine is giving in. Lusting for the feminine energy. Giving into it. Or just being consumed by lust. Mutual energy, we have beauty, seeing the beauty within, of light, of love, of the delicate nature. Flowers are delicate, flowers are beautiful, they are sweet in nature, they are given as gifts, seeing the beauty of things. And then for feminine, we have complicated, seeing the complications in things, looking at, things as it is complicated, seeing many, many complications. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about this lust. What is he lusting after? What is he succumbing to? Maybe spending time alone, off to himself, searching for that inner light, inner wisdom. He may be spending time alone because he is feeling very lustful. Yeah, spending time alone, waiting for his ships to come in, patiently waiting. Maybe looking on wisdom on where to travel to, where he's going, where he's headed. We have justice. Justice speaks to contracts, courts, karma, being fair, being balanced. Let me see more. Balancing out. The Queen of Pentacles, a mother energy, a wife energy. Spending time alone, waiting for, could be a court situation with the Queen of Pentacles, waiting to balance things out, taking care of himself. We have here with our Hermit energy as well. Queen of Pentacles is earth energy just as well as her Hermit. Hermit represents Virgo, so well taken care of, nurturing, stable, abundant. There's growth and potential with the Queen of Pentacles. Feel like there's a hesitation to pull back from that, to balance the scales and take care of himself. Making a judgment call, making the decision to resurrect, reconcile, revisit. to heal, to rest, to pause. See, I'm getting more waiting energy because even the hermit isn't an active energy. I feel like the feel is there, but it's not an act on it. Judgment call to heal, to rest, to pause, to meditate, to think about something. Or to reconcile something to heal it. Heavy burden, feeling weighed down by a relationship, connection, heavy burdens within the relationship, trying to heal those burdens. Yep. Burdened by a relationship, carrying heavy burdens. Oh, I definitely want to clarify that. Heal the heaviness of this relationship and make a choice in love. Wanting to come together and let's see. Let's put it together. Hold on. Give me a minute. Because these are two, one and the same. These are exact same people. So even if we say the choice in love, the choice in love would be this relationship. The two people and the physical, two hearts, the two cups of love, the choice. Burdened by a choice. I feel like he's healing some more, making a decision to balance things out and nurture himself again because he's wanting to. That's his desire to carry this relationship and make the choice. But the desire and the lust behind it is causing him to wait, pause, and heal and search for more inner wisdom. More contemplation. Alright. Feminine. I'm going to have to explore that a little bit more. Page of Cups. Complicated. Yeah, that's too many. Not wanting to make any romantic gestures or offers. So there is, those small feelings, those feelings of immaturity, not really solid or stable, but they're feelings. They're not wanting to give fully, a little nervous, a little timid energy. I would say it is the feminine not wanting to give fully emotionally with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Not wanting to go forward. She sees this situation as complicated, so she already knows that there's no forward progress emotionally here. Rejecting, missing the opportunity. Yeah, balancing out the energy. 4 of Cups, rejecting, missing the opportunity, boredom, discontent, and then just trying to balance out those energies. Like, okay, I'm over this. Let me just go with the flow and alchemize myself, get myself back in order. She's feeling stuck and bound to a situation, being chained to something toxic, to something inconsistent. something toxic, stuck and bound to the heartbreak of the situation, looking at the complications behind it, feeling like she needs to just reject it. She's taking stock. She's looking at things. She's looking at the investment that's been made. And she's manifesting. Yeah, I feel like she's looking at things and look at how she's been chained to the heartbreak. She's patiently waiting and manifesting. She's creating while things are being balanced out with that temperance. See, in the same kind of spot, in the same energy, we have that balance of things. Yes, Queen of Wands. Look at that. Queen of Wands. Going after what she wants. So it's that energy of give and take, balance, hot and cold, up and down. It's complicated, right? Because even still, she's kind of obsessively thinking about the heartbreak. So that's why we have the Page of Cups, that cup of love with that fish in there. It's squirmy. It could get away. You better hold on tight, or it's gonna jump out, right? But I'm not gonna move forward with any offers or progress romantically in any kind of way. I'm gonna reject it, and I'm gonna balance my energies back out. I don't have I don't have time. I don't have the, let's just say, emotional time. I don't have the emotional currency to pay attention to this. I'm not moving forward. I'm still stuck to this heartbreak. Why, I gotta balance this out. I'm gonna miss this opportunity. I'm bored with this. Let me balance myself out. I've been chained to heartbreak for too long. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna patiently wait. I'm gonna wait for a return on investment. I'm gonna take stock in what I've already invested at this point. I'm gonna wait for it to grow. I'm gonna wait for it to sprout. I'm gonna wait for the fruits to ripen. And in the meantime, I'm gonna continue to manifest and create my own world. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna go after what I want. It's too complicated, right? One more for the feminine. Yep. I'm going to sabotage this, my dang on self. I feel like there's an energy of past sabotage, not just from the feminine, the masculine, or sabotage within the connection. It's just an energy of, hey, I'm going to win at all costs. I'm manifesting, and I don't have time to continue to go back to that. I got to balance this out. I've been chained to it too long. Being stuck and bound broke my heart. So I'm going to sabotage. I'm going to win at all costs for myself. Yeah, it makes me sad, feminine, but I got to move forward rapidly. I'm at a crossroads. I'm gonna choose my own path. I'm gonna keep my walls up. I'm gonna block out and keep pushing forward in anything that's stopping me. I'm following my intuition. I'm keeping quiet, right? I'm gonna invest in myself. My cup runs over, and I know what's in it. I'm generous. I can give, equal give and take. I deserve reciprocity. I know when to take action and stand my ground. Cut ties from being mentally stuck. The Queen of Swords with the Eight of Swords. Cutting out being mentally stuck. I'm going to be optimistic and start a new journey. Spark creativity. All right. Mutual energy, please. beauty in persevering, pushing forward, still being resilient. Healing, still hoping, wishing, pushing forward towards your wishes being fulfilled, being granted. Through the darkness, through things that are unseen, unknown. But it's felt, it's certainly felt, to growth and expansion, to nurturing. See, that's that growth and abundance, that beauty within the flower. Growth and abundance, long-term success and stability. No. Okay, so with the Knight of Wands there, I would say growth and long-term success, growth and stability. Not committing to anything. Not really being deeply rooted in anything. Easy come, easy go. Rushing in, rushing out. Choosing their own path, choosing a direction. I feel like that's the beauty of the connection, because you're able to choose your own path. That's the beauty of the relationship, because nobody's tied to anything. Nobody's trying to stop growth. No one's holding on so tightly that no one can leave, and everybody has free will. Just to have long-term stable and stability and being free. With the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands is free. He does not hold himself in one place or deep in a committed situation. The Knight of Wands is free to explore his passions. As the Two of Wands suggests, a chosen direction. Yeah, Two of Wands, Two of Swords, a decision to move slow. But again, I feel like you guys are slowly moving towards each other, because there's growth and abundance here and expansion. There's things being not seen, things that are happening beneath the surface. Why am I stumbling on my words today? Things that are happening beneath the surface that's growing. Something's growing in the dark. But you guys are still moving forward towards your healing, hoping, wishes, and dreams for long-term stability. But it's the energy of not being tied to or committed to anything. That's the beauty of it. Choosing your own direction, making your own decisions, and then moving at, yeah, things are moving slow, but you're moving, and it's going to be stable and solid and secure when you get there. Alright, so masculine's patiently waiting. I feel like he's feeling the desire, the pull, the want. Some relationship is weighing him down, or even just holding back from it. Healing from a connection. Let's clarify though. Weighed down by a relationship and a choice in love. It could be him still trying to hold back from making a decision, but wanting to as well, because we have the judgment call to go ahead and rest and heal and pause. That's too many. Wanting to communicate, wanting to take action to communicate. Feeling like taking off and running to communicate, traveling, running quickly to communicate, to deliver a message, to deliver something. going within about delivering a message or delivering some kind of truth, taking action towards it, right? Hermit. Shoot. Okay, all of that was flipped over. One more for the Hermit. About feeling left out in the cold and being abandoned and wanting to heal and, communicate about a lack of healing. Communicate about feeling abandoned and left out in the cold. Not having his wishes. Going back inside about that. About Three of Wands. Waiting for long-term stability. Being patient. Waiting to travel or somewhere in the distance for long-term stability. Long-term success in a family situation. Emotional stability. I feel like he's waiting for his emotions to balance out, become stable. But this is what's going on the inside. So it could be he's just waiting because he knows that this is for the long term. And, it's emotional. He's becoming emotionally mature. He has become emotionally mature and stable. Which is why he's waiting. Because a lot of times we look at things as if we should move forward quickly, it's going to be successful because we rush towards it, or we get everything going right then and there. It's even more successful because we can take it off. Because a lot of times if it's unsuccessful, it's hard to get off the ground, right? Not necessarily true. So if we take our time and slowly progress towards something and wait for it to come into us, it is actually more stable and secure for the long term. Ten of Pentacles. Justice, wanting to balance things out, is waiting to balance things out with this fresh start, new beginning, a firm, stable offer, an ascension, level up. Fresh start after an ending, yes. New beginning after a painful ending, betrayal, backstabbing, just surrendering and giving up. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles, taking care of himself, nurturing, choosing a path to hold back energy. So he's still holding back. Again, that goes back to the Hermit, Three of Wands energy. I still feel like the endings and the lack mentality that's still going on in the inside, which is why I can understand the judgment call to continue to heal, to continue to choose the path of holding back, to resist. Clarify the judgment card. Okay, there it is. His obsession is his weakness, toxicity. He's feeling weak. He's succumbing to lust. He's succumbing to temptation, to codependencies, addictions, controlling behavior, all of that. The strength in reverse and the devil, his weakness, no self-control, no codependency. All of that, making a judgment call because his obsession is his weakness. He needs to continue to heal. He may be looking at things, heal. Why he's in meditation, why he's healing, why he's pausing is for this connection. One more. Healing this connection because it's not fulfilling at this point. This connection is not, the relationship is not the Ten of Cups in the upright, because he needs to heal. The healing is a part of the journey, because if we don't take that time to get all of that gunk out, still thinking of wanting a fresh start from a painful ending, have we healed from it? No? Okay. Well, let's just wait. So I feel like the temptation is calling him to kind of pull forward, and he's being drawn in, but it's still not quite there because he knows that this relationship is not going to be fulfilling if he doesn't heal. That's why the judgment call, because he does still have some codependency and some toxicities within, regardless if it's want to be seen or shown at this point. Feminine and masculine, whether if feminine wants to see it or masculine wants to show it, it's still there. What's the Ten of Wands? New cycle, having a lot on his plate, things getting started, new beginnings with the world. Give me one more. Feel having a lot on his plate, getting things started. But he has a higher understanding in it. New lessons being learned. He's learning some lessons. He's being taught some things. What's the Two of Cups? Temperance. Trying to go with the flow within the relationship. Shoot. Okay, not all of these, but definitely that was the Fool. Yeah. So we had the Temperance and the Fool. Trying to go with the flow, alchemizing. That's more healing energy, more angel energy. Trying to take a risk towards this relationship, but trying to balance that energy out as well, because it's a energy where he's being drawn and pulled, and just that weakness, that giving in, that temptation, that lust, like I can't help myself, I must give in. But he's still choosing to hold back, let's just say that. It's almost a breaking point to where he's barely holding himself back. I feel like the emotions are there, the stability is there. I still feel like there's some lingering negativity within side, and he's needing to get that in order before any movement. Yep. This connection, the lovers, the choice in love, he's manifesting. So, manifesting what? Healing. More healing, recuperation, resuscitation. Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups for feminine. Page of Cups, yep. She's still mourning a loss. That's what I'm saying. Still attached to some heartbreak. Feeling the complication of things. Like I said, we may not see it or talk about it or even want to show it, but it's still showing up in these cards, and we can't ignore what is underneath the surface as well. Now there's growth and expansion. There's a difference from what was taking place and where we are now. We just have to clear all of that out. We can't continue to hold on to some of the same lower energies. That Five of Cups still being here, and the Three of Swords still being here. Four of Cups not so much, but definitely that Five of Swords. In your ego. That's egoic. That is protection, though. Five of Cups, clarifying the Page of Cups, is the energy of still mourning that emotional loss, those spilled cups. So you don't know what's in that cup. You don't trust what's in that cup. So what in turn makes it nervous, which makes it timid, makes it easy to scare off. The Knight of Knight of Cups in reverse, not offering any romantic offers, but again, wanting to get things started. Now, that's internally, getting that spark of creativity within, get that desire, that passion, that match being lit inside. Need one more for that. Yeah, for attention, success, abundance, recognition. Clarify the Four of Cups. Missed opportunity. Internally, you're weighing your options. And just wanting to get on stable grounds. Wanting a stable offer, a stable gesture. Clarify Temperance. Feeling the complications for sure. Looking at things. Yeah, trying to open up to give and receive love by loving yourself. Okay. I feel like loving on yourself more is going to create that temperance, that balance, that energy of hot and cold. Because if you felt abandoned, left out, still mourning, lost, stuck and bound, chained to heartbreak, what do? You balance that energy out by loving yourself. You temper that. You balance out the hot with the cold. The hot would be something that burned you and made you feel the Five of Cups. The burn would be the devil energy and the Three of Swords. You got burnt by that. The cold, the water, the alchemizing energy would be the Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. Open up to loving yourself. Balance that out. You didn't feel too good when it started burning, right? Clarify the Devil. Still loving on yourself. Still caring for yourself. Yep, the Devil. Conflict. Still chained to conflict and mental confusion. Five of Wands, Five of Swords. Stuck and bound to that conflict and mental confusion, that mind games, manipulation, petty arguments and things like that. You're still stuck. You're still looking at that. You're still observing the behaviors that took place previously that got you here and here. So we look at things and we say, hey, go back to loving myself. Let me balance this out. The more I love on myself, the more these things don't affect me. The more I release myself from those things, I hold back so I can manifest some more. Put more intentions behind what I'm trying to create and not sabotage myself. Come out of ego. Three of Swords. Oh, okay, we get three. Yeah, heartbroken. Putting in the hard work, doing some effort to transform and being patient, waiting for your shifts to come in. We have to put in some more work. Even if we show a glimpse of forward movement, right? That's not a green light to go charging in, doing whatever. It's the energy of keep the pace. Keep loving yourself. Keep healing. Keep resting. Keep pausing. We're going for the long term. We're going to be stable in the long run. We're going to be abundant and have growth potential. All of this, yes, waiting for this connection. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Not setting yourself free, not being in and out. Seeing it upright, you would set yourself free and follow your passions and doing whatever. You may not be as free as you would like to be. Especially when it comes to finances, when it comes to long-term stability. You may not feel as free, feminine. You may feel like it is complicated. You may feel like your emotions are complicated because a lot of things that you're looking at and weighing and juggling, you're just trying to get stable. You're just trying to become stable. You're still stuck to and tied to mental conflict, the ego. You're having internal fights mentally, physically, fighting yourself against yourself. The Knight of Wands in reverse for me is kind of being stuck, because the Knight of Wands comes and goes as he pleases, no longer wanting to just be in and out, waiting for that energy of staying put, being stable. Give me one more for the no, just give me the Magician, please. Hermit, manifesting, looking for that inner wisdom. Yeah, that a lot of that is going to come from within, and that's why we, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, we open up to give and receive love to ourselves. We protect our heart. We balance out the energies by putting those walls and those shields for our cup to be protected. The love not to be tainted, and have that fish in there, because you're still mourning a loss. Give me one more for the Magician, please. Manifesting, wanting to be alone so you can move forward with direction and purpose. Trying to find out how to move forward. Trying to figure out what to do, how to go forward. Clarify the Five of Swords. There. Feminine, a lot of the energy you may break your own heart because you're fulfilling your own wishes or being happy on your own, emotionally kind of selfish. You may feel like somehow it's painful, a heartbreaking situation that you have to fulfill your own wishes. But again, outwardly you look like it could be appearing that you are sabotaging this. It's just a judgment call. It's just a judgment call. You're releasing yourself. You're giving yourself the okay, the go ahead to be happy. And a lot of that is conditioning and mindset behind that, because never should we as humans be apologetic or heartbroken or feel like we're being selfish for fulfilling our own dreams, for fulfilling our own wishes, being happy on our own. So don't misunderstand. It's not selfish. Nine of Wands. Waiting for return on investment. Give me the Star. Wishing for healing, having those romantic feelings, wanting to make that romantic gesture, waiting, pushing forward, persevering, but internally waiting for a return on investment, for things to grow, to sprout. Healing, the Star energy, wishing, hoping for this, romantic gestures and proposals. What's the Moon? What's underneath? You guys are both moving on to calmer waters. Give me one more. Moving on to calmer waters, to stability, union, completion, coming together, celebrations. Clarify the Empress. Growth and expansion, still persevering. Wounded warrior, walls being up, still being resilient. Moving towards reciprocity, equal give and take. For the long-term success. Long-term success and abundance. Long-term stability is what's happening. A choice in love is taking place, and what's unseen. You both are making choices in love, mutually making choices in love. Both making choices in love through the darkness, through the unseen, underneath the surface. Clarify the Knight of Wands. becoming unstuck, becoming mentally untrapped, and taking control. See, what looks like non-committal energy, in and out, fast movement. No, the beauty of it is, again, we're not tied to anything. We're not stuck and bound. Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords in reverse, coming out of mental cycles and cyclical thoughts, right? Emperor, taking control, bossing up, leveling up, making strategic moves with this chess piece, being in control. Two of Wands. Two of Wands speaks to travel, long distances, thinking head of heart decisions, thinking clearly, opening up to communication, being fair, and clear thinking. Two of Swords, making a decision. You guys are nervous to make that decision because you can't see. You both, nervous to reconcile, blindfolded, unable, and two minds to make a decision, can't see. That you both are nervous about reconciliation. Both moving forward slowly but for surely. Seven of Wands, protecting one's energy, protecting, walls up, in protection mode, still moving slowly towards each other. So, I still feel like there's an optimism behind everything, as well as possible, grounded, stable, forward movement. Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. A slow movement inside and out. You guys are still protecting your energy. Stay optimistic about your love life, masculine. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So whatever it is that you're learning that lesson on, getting that new cycle started, trying to balance out the energies of wanting to take a leap of faith towards a relationship, you're manifesting some healing within. You got to stay optimistic and understand that things are going to turn around for you. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That's probably the Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles energy. Healing from a relationship. Trying to heal this relationship and heal from a Ten of Cups in reverse situation. Something that was emotionally unfulfilling. A relationship that was emotionally unfulfilling. That could be part of that finances and career. We got Five of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles, holding back, trying to save money, feeling a lack of money. Mutual energy, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's what I'm saying. You guys are making choices and decisions in love that's underneath the surface. You guys are moving towards union, completion, and coming together. Moving slowly, though. Coming out of mental entrapment. More for mutual energy. Wedding. Yep. This situation involves marriage. That's what the Four of Wands would be. Feminine. Oh, we got three. Let go of control issues. Love yourself first. We talked about that. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. That's that release energy of the Queen of Cups. Hands off the wheel. Open up and love yourself. That's that love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. That's that going within and moving forward with direction and purpose. Bear with me real quick and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, sorry about that. So let's get some Kepler for the romance angels. But yeah, feminine, new person has stirred your romantic feelings. That new love would be that Ace of Cups. It could be you opening up to give and receive love, and having a new beginning in love with the Ace of Cups. That new love could be someone else coming in, moving forward with purpose, feeling selfish about fulfilling your own wishes, right? So stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. That's with that devil energy and that strength in reverse. That negative way, that negative toxic way of being or thinking on the inside is making masculine weak and kind of losing control there. Stay optimistic about your love life. We have child. Yeah, we had a few things there. With the Justice and the Queen of Pentacles, that could be a wife or mother energy. Um, Again, something dealing with a child, or if we're staying optimistic about your love life, child, the new beginning stages of it, the new growth of it. Because children are growth potential to be mature, to become mature and grow. Finances and career. High honor. Financial issues are affecting your love life right now. Trying to obtain a high honor somehow in finances and career. There's a reaching out energy here, kind of scraping the ground for a high honor, wanting long-term success and stability, holding on to finances. Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Very soon. Thief, very soon. Clue, decide what you want, so that it comes to you now. We have a thief here. We have dishonesty, wearing, not being upfront, not being clear. Like I said, feel like you're being resilient, holding your walls up, protecting your energy, but you guys are going to have to decide because the situation involves marriage. Then we got adjudication. There's that decision right there. Let go of control issues. Main male. Despair. Love yourself first. That's what I'm saying. Come out of despair. Change that despair. Let go of control issues. Don't try and control the masculine here. And you may feel like masculine needs to let go of control issues as well. That love yourself first is, it may, again, cause that despair. Your happiness is causing you some kind of heartbreak. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feeling. Maybe not feeling like it's in the best light. I feel like it's complicated. It's complicated here. Going back to that. New beginning in love is in bad health. I don't feel like you don't feel like you can get started with the new beginning in love. Feminine, that's why we're manifesting, going within, trying to get control, direction, and purpose here with the Chariot. All right. Outgoing messages for masculine. For masculine, we got sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. We may see all of that because we're still healing and balancing things out and trying to get control of ourselves, right? Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. That's what we're saying. Stay optimistic, have a positive mindset. Keys on the ring, many options, decision, unconventional string along, one night stand. I think that goes back to the new cycle and commitment, feeling burdened, weighed down, but new cycle and lessons being learned, spiritual lessons and guidance balancing out that energy of trying to take a leap of faith. But we have here meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. So I'm getting a little bit of planning. That's why we have that Three of Wands and that Hermit. The Hermit search for inner wisdom. The Hierophant searches for his inner wisdom. The Star heals hopes and wishes. The Four of Swords is inside and out, resting, pausing, healing, recuperating, right? There's still some toxicity, but again, not dealing. We have not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, called person boundaries, and still angry. Want to fresh start from a painful ending there, and then want to come rushing in with some healing. Feeling left out in the cold. Mutual energy. Okay. We have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party, interference. There's that lust. Healing, heartbreak. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Still healing here. Star energy. Boat, receiving what you want, need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Then we have snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. And that's what I'm saying. That's where the perseverance with the Nine of Wands there. The ascending would go back to the Star and the Empress. Healing, growing, expanding, coming out of that mentally stuck. Choices in love, directions being chosen, head over heart decisions. That's all wrapped up in one pretty bow. The snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious. I feel like that's that thief here this very soon. You guys are hiding your feelings, not being straightforward with each other. All right, feminine. There you go. Feminine. Okay. Alright, feminine. Talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. Feel like you would like to have a conversation, but I don't feel like there's an initiation here. I have no swords on the energy. But again, still wanting that. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. That's all over here. That Five of Swords, mental conflict. I feel like that's you, kind of fighting yourself on what to do. The Swords, the mental conflict, that's ego, that's mind games, that's kind of a manipulation. That's why it's saying let go of control issues, but also feeling like you're still stuck to that energy that was given by the main male. The Sword and Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. If I'm not mistaken, I did see do we have the Nine of Wands? Hold on. No, it wasn't for the feminine. No, it didn't come out for the feminine. That was in the mutual energy, sorry. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. I feel like you are protecting yourself, protecting your heart. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. The Butterfly, relationship evolving to next phase, healing the inner child, growth. That's what we're putting in the hard work and transformation, going through that death and rebirth right there. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Back to Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups with that. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Hermit, moving forward. And then we have soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Just to reiterate on all of this, feminine, You're doing lovely. You gotta come from the past though. You gotta stop revisiting the past hurts and pains and conflicts. Put in the inner work to evolve from that, transform from that. That's that butterfly and that death card. That's evolution to change. The Eight of Pentacles is putting the work to change and wait, being patient, waiting for your ships to come in for that new love. Because you'll get to happiness. You got a heart with a key. You'll find your soulmate, you'll find the paradise, and that's why we have the new love. But you may feel like it's in bad health because we're still looking at some of that heartbreaking pain that we're tied to from the past. If we release and heal some of that those complications tend to subside on their own. Masculine, we still are looking at some lack mentality, some survival mode that we're clinging on to, some old beliefs, still gaining inner wisdom, trying to I want to say shift the energy, but yet we still have some balancing acts we need to bring out, because we're not quite sure of the choices we need to make. Okay? So just kind of stay optimistic. Look to the brighter things. Don't look to the negative things. That negative thought pattern is what's weakening your ability to remain in control. That's what we have that lust there for. So kind of heal that. Focus on what's driving that energy, and mutually you guys are just making that slow crawl back to each other. That's all. That's the beauty of the relationship. You guys are free to live your life on your own separately and do your thing, so you guys can come back together. So that's pretty much all I have for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.